The Stinky Cheeseman.
And other fairly stupid tales.
By Jon Scieszka.
Oh, and Lane Smith.
A long time ago, people used to tell magical stories of wonder and enchantment. Those stories were called fairy tales. Those stories are not in this book. The stories in this book are almost fairy tales, but not quite. The stories in this book are fairly stupid tales. I mean, what else would you call a story like,
I found a kernel of wheat,
said the little red hen.
Now who will help me plant this wheat? Where is that lazy dog? Where's that lazy cat? Where is that lazy mouse?
Wait a minute. Hold everything. You can't tell your story right here. This is the end paper. The book hasn't even started yet.
Who are you? Will you help me plant the wheat?
I'm Jack. I'm the narrator. And no, I can't help you plant the wheat. I'm a very busy guy trying to put a project together for Oral and Turk. Now, why don't you just disappear for a few pages? I'll call you when I need you.
But who will help me tell my story? Who will help me draw a picture of the wheat? Who will help me spell the wheat?
Listen, hen, forget the wheat. Here comes the story of Chicken Licken.
Once upon a time, Chicken Licken was standing around when a piece of something fell on her head. She wasn't the brightest thing on two legs, so she started running around in circles clucking.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Chicken Licken ran to her friend Ducky Lucky and clucked.
Ducky Lucky! Ducky Lucky! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
quack, let's go.
Quacked Ducky Lucky. Chicken Licken and Ducky Lucky ran to their friend Goosey Lucy and yelled,
Goosey Lucy! Goosey Lucy! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Let's go.
honked Goosey Lucy. Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy ran to their friend Cocky Locky and yelled,
Cocky Locky! Cocky Locky! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Let's go.
crowed Cocky Locky.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Cried Jack the narrator.
I forgot the table of contents! I forgot the table of contents!
Say, you're not in this story.
Said Chicken Licken.
I know,
Said Jack the narrator.
but I came to warn you, the table of
The
contents...
sky is falling! The sky is falling!
Clucked Chicken Licken.
We must tell the president!
So Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky ignored Jack the narrator because they were too busy getting to class so they could prepare a presentation for Mrs. Hoyer's oral interpretation class. Just outside Madonna University, they met Foxy Loxy.
Foxy Loxy! Foxy Loxy! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must tell the president!
Yelled Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky.
Well, come with me.
Said Foxy Loxy.
I know a shortcut to Mrs. Hoyer's class.
Foxy Loxy led Chicken Licken, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky to his cake. He didn't get to eat him, though, because Chicken Licken was almost right. The sky wasn't falling. The table of contents was. It fell and squashed everybody. The end.
Once upon a time, there was a frog. One day, when he was sitting on his lily pad, he saw a beautiful princess sitting by the pond. He hopped in the water, swam over to her, and poked his head out of the weeds.
Ribbit. Pardon me, oh beautiful princess.
He said in his most sad and pathetic voice.
I wonder if you can help me.
The princess was about to jump up and run, but she felt sorry for the frog with the sad and pathetic voice. So she asked,
What can I do to help you, little frog?
Well,
said the frog.
I'm not really a frog, but a handsome prince who was turned into a frog by a wicked witch's spell. And the spell can only be broken by the kiss of a beautiful princess.
The princess thought about this for a second, then lifted the frog from the pond and kissed him.
Oh, I was just kidding,
said the frog. He jumped back into the pond, and the princess wiped the frog slime off her lips. The end.
I planted the wheat, I watered the wheat, I harvested the wheat. Now, do I get to tell my story?
said the little red hen.
Say, what's going on here? Why is this page blank? Is that my page? Where is that lazy dog? Where is that lazy cat? Where is that lazy mouse? How do they expect me to tell the whole story by myself? Where's the lazy narrator? Where is that lazy illustrator? Where is that lazy author?
Forget that, hen. Now it's time for the best story in the whole book.
Once upon a time, there was a little old woman and a little old man who lived together in a little old house. They were lonely, so the little old lady decided to make a man out of stinky cheese. She gave him a piece of bacon for a mouth and 2 olives for eyes, and put him in the oven to cook. When she opened up the oven to see if he was done, the smell knocked her back.
Phew! What is that terrible smell?
She cried. The Stinky Cheeseman hopped out of the oven and ran out of the door calling,
Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a Stinky Cheeseman.
The old lady and the little old man sniffed the air.
I'm not really very hungry,
Said the little old man.
I'm not really all that lonely.
Said the little old lady. So they didn't chase the Stinky Cheeseman. The Stinky Cheeseman ran and ran until he met a cow eating grass in a field.
Wow! What's that awful smell?
Said the cow. The Stinky Cheeseman said,
I've run away from the little old lady and a little old man, and I can run away from you too, I can. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm a Stinky Cheeseman.
The cow gave another sniff and said,
I'll bet you could give someone 2 or 3 stomach aches. I think I'll just eat weeds.
The Stinky Cheeseman ran and ran until he met some kids playing outside school.
Gross!
Said the little girl.
What's that nasty smell?
I've run away from the little old lady and a little old man and a cow, and I can run away from you too, I can. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Stinky Cheeseman.
The boy looked up, sniffed the air, and said,
If we catch him, our teacher will probably make us eat him. Let's get out of here.
So the kids didn't chase the Stinky Cheeseman either. By and by, the Stinky Cheeseman came to a river with no bridge.
How will I ever cross this river? It's too big to jump, and if I try to swim across, I'll probably fall apart.
Said you-know-who. Just then, the sly fox, who shows up in a lot of stories like these, poked his head out of the bushes.
Why, just hop on my back and I'll carry you across, Stinky Cheeseman.
How do I know you won't eat me?
Trust me.
Said the fox. So the Stinky Cheeseman hopped on the fox's back. The fox swam to the middle of the river and said,
Oh, man, what is that funky smell?
The fox coughed, gagged, and sneezed. And then the Stinky Cheeseman flew off his back and into the river where he fell apart. The end.
I found the wheat, I planted the wheat, I grew the wheat, I harvested the wheat, I ground the wheat, I made the dough, I baked the bread,
said the little red hen.
And did anyone help me? Did anyone save a space for my story? So now,
Said the little
who thinks they're gonna help me eat the bread?
That's all, folks.
What is this doing here? This is ugly. Who is this ISBN guy? Who will buy this book anyway? Over 50 pages of nonsense, and I'm only in 3 of them. Blah, 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 blah.